Hello, influencers. So, do you face this particular issue? Wondering where you can get the best talent, the most skilled people at a reasonable price? Obviously, you'd want to choose the younger people, the one with less experience, but a lot of potentiality. However, a lot of entrepreneurs are facing this difficulty of finding young people who have already got enough talents, not academic, I'm talking about practical talent so that you can utilize in your business. Well, recently I was at an event run by an organization called Employability UK, which is a charity doing phenomenal amount of good for young people. So on today's show, I'm being joined by their chief executive, Diane Vernon, and we're going to be talking about how you, as an entrepreneur, as an influencer, can contribute to developing the future of our country. I'm talking about the United Kingdom, of course, with employability, and how you can get involved in developing the future leaders of this country. So, welcome to the Harun Rabbani Show. Di, thank you so much for joining the Harun Rabbani Show. So, let's hit the ground running. Why the heck should an employer, someone who is a very busy person, a woman, a man, doesn't matter who the leader is, why should they care about what you're doing with Employability UK?
We've all got children, or we know people who've got children, nieces, nephews, children of our own, and whatever we might think, we all want them to grow up in a safe, happy world and have a good career and do well for themselves. And at Employability UK, that's exactly what we try to do, prepare young people for their future, whatever that pathway might be, whether it's university, an apprenticeship, into a job, into employment, travelling, whatever. We say to young people, if you work hard and you've got the right attitude, you will do well. Now, okay, your aspirations may be through the roof and you may not actually get there, but there's nothing you can't attempt if you've got the right confidence and attitude. It's the behaviours, it's the person, it's unlocking hidden talent, it's finding that seed of potential in young people, and that's what we want to do. And employers need to help and join in and help us make that happen.
I want to ask this. I'm an employer, let's just say, and I've got a whole team that I'm looking after. One of the challenges I find is a lot of young people don't have the skills, number one. Number two, they want to achieve fame and success, the selfie generation. And I'm not having a go at you guys. I'm just, being a cynic on this case, in this case. Okay, they want to achieve celebrity status and so on without doing diddly squat. So, isn't it far better for me to just, employ somebody who's experienced and, is not so wet behind the ears?
I think that young people these days, there's often a sense of self-entitlement and an expectation that the world owes them a living. It doesn't. And that's the sort of message that we convey to young people. You have to take responsibility for your own success. And we need employers to help us to do that. We need to galvanise the support of employers to make sure that the current skills and messages and everything that needs to be right for the workplace in a changing world, in a challenging world, is happening now, and young people are better prepared for what's out there because the world doesn't owe them a living and it's not going to happen automatically.
Brilliant. I'm loving what I'm hearing. So, as an employer, what is it that we need to do to nurture these youngsters, these young people, to be employable, to come in and be an asset to us rather than a liability?
It's sharing the messages, understanding your own culture, your own workplace, the expectations of the people within it, and then taking those out into schools, colleges, universities, youth groups, anywhere where young people have a thirst for knowledge and learning, and there's an opportunity to share the good work that businesses do. Then it should be taken out there and made clear, what are the expectations? How do we expect young people to know unless we tell them? And there's a lot of pressure on young people these days to do certain things and learn things and remember things and write things down. But so many young people don't learn like that. They learn from experience and understanding by talking to people and things like that. So it's really important that employers engage with the process and actually get the priorities of their business out there into the schools and into the areas that they need to be in.
As a business owner, and let's say I'm a profit-making organization, or at least, I want to increase my productivity, what is it that I expect in return for all that time? It sounds like there's a lot of time needed to do what you're suggesting.
At Employability UK, we have something for everyone. So we have face-to-face mentoring programs, we have what we call a 360-degree transformation, and there's something for everyone. People are time poor these days, but most people, when asked, do actually want to give something back. They are interested in making a difference. And it's that philanthropic need and want to give that we need to harness and engage and have something for people, no matter what else they do, whatever their job role is. There's something for everyone. We need inspirational speakers, we need mentors, we need just facilitators, trainers, coaches. You know, we try and provide something for even the very senior people who think, well, I'd love to do something, but I really can't spare the time. Even if they just come along to a presentation or present certificates for us at one of our events. Some people want to give more. Self-employed people in particular, they keep their own diaries. Self-employed people who are, say, in their 40s, 50s, the chances are they've had quite a rich career pathway themselves and have loads and loads to give. Whereas people who work for big corporates can't always spare the time. So it's a balance, and it's about giving people opportunities to give what they can.
Beautiful. Corporate social responsibility, I think, went absolutely totally the wrong way about 15, 20 years ago, where they would throw money into a department, and I've dealt with these companies, they'll throw money into a department just to pay the salary and actually not get anything done. So this is a fantastic way. So it sounds like corporates can get involved. If I could wave a magic wand and help employability, help our younger leaders come through the ranks, if there's one thing we can do with my magic wand, what would that be?
I suppose we just call upon the business community to think about maybe branding a programme, financial donations. We have a donate button on the website and on Facebook as well. Giving their people time in accordance with being a great place to work, a good employer. Lots of employers will actually give staff a couple of days a year paid leave to do with as they like. We want those 2 days off them. And yeah, I mean, it obviously financially we're a young charity with huge ambitions, and we are going to be UK wide. So there's something for everyone to join in. Anything people feel that they can give financially or their time, expertise, knowledge, we'd be really grateful.
Brilliant. And so currently you're covering which areas now?
We're West Midlands based at the moment, and we are doing some great work in the Black Country and a few pockets in Birmingham, and then we have big programmes in Coventry and Warwickshire. Our current partner, large partner in Coventry is the Coventry Building Society. We're into our 4th year working with them. They speak very highly of the work that we do. We are an award-winning programme. The Coventry Building Society recently won the Business in the Community Responsible Business Award for Education Partnership. We're enormously proud of that. You can imagine that, you know, that's just tremendous for us to be awarded and acknowledged through a national accolade. It's just huge. I mean, it's their award, but we designed that programme, and we're enormously proud of that.
Beautiful. So, Diane, thank you so much for joining the show. This is going to go out to all our guys on LinkedIn, so make sure you guys share out, not just LinkedIn, on YouTube and Facebook and so on. Thank you very much for joining the Harun Rabbani Show.
Thank you.
Now, if this resonates with you, make sure you connect with Diane Vernon. The details of how to get hold of her are in the description and the show notes. Now, if this does truly resonate with you, don't just listen on your own. Share this video, share this podcast, because that's the biggest thing, the greatest favor you can do for me. And finally, if you are interested in supporting us and supporting our mission, which is really about getting influencers, entrepreneurs to live from their heart and operate from their heart and not just their head, then head on over to our Patreon page. You'll find the link below, and see if you'd like to get involved in becoming supporters of this particular podcast. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.